Well, good evening, everyone.
Welcome.
All right, let's do this. There we go. Good day. How are you, sir?
Doing great. How about you guys?
Oh, it couldn't be better.
Yes.
Today's the day. Today's the day we've been telling everyone about. We've been super excited. Uh, Clean Wire Challenge. We've been talking about it loosely for a couple months now, ever since you kind of like said, "Oh, hey, and by the way," and we were like, "Oh yeah, thanks." Um, so everyone that has been waiting, tonight is the night we are going to answer all your questions. Of course, you know me. I'm Dean Fernando, and then we have Mr. Bryan Schmitt, owner of Mobile Solutions and creator of Master Tech Expo. Uh, for those of you that have never heard of the Master Tech Expo, it kind of brings us to. Could you give us a brief overview of what the Master Tech Expo is and why you created it?
Yeah, for sure. And we get this question a lot of the people that didn't attend year one. This is our second year going into it, and the idea and the premise, guys, was to really just have a different platform, and in regards to the skill set, the people that it attracts, and just the overall excitement and content. So it's a lot of fun. We really try to have a lot of engagement, and you guys saw that firsthand. Is the engagement on the floor? There's excitement. There's music. We've got stuff like this going on, this clean wire and the build off and other things happening, and so it's a lot more of involvement and value proposition to an attendee than just walking around and seeing the manufacturers. And then even within the manufacturers, you guys experienced that as well last year with Kenwood and some of the other ones on bring your tech. We are challenging all of the manufacturers to bring your tech, something different that you normally don't do at a trade show. We want you
Yeah.
to do. So it's just a lot of fun, and it's for someone who's serious. It's not, I guess, a casual event. It's a serious event, and it's everybody there has got skin in the game. So it's a lot of fun.
Is there EMS in case someone's dude? We got duct tape, we got Tessa tape, we got zip
Yeah,
ties,
super
we
Oh
got
glue.
no, we're gonna have plenty of
we
zip
got
ties
we
and
got
super
rolls
glue.
of
Yeah.
toilet paper. I
Yeah,
mean, come on, we're all been in the we
yeah.
all been in the bay. We know how to deal with that.
Yeah, that's it.
So what made you come up with the idea of like live competition?
So, I can't take full credit for that. This, we do have kind of a team of a committee of builders, fabricators, and the idea was, hey, let's have something that's engaging, exciting, and I think Tom was part of the build off, and the idea was let's make it like Hell's Kitchen on a stage, but for fabrication. And the clean wires kind of the same thing. It's just a head-to-head format with engagement. So, as a participant, I mean, you're challenged to be going up with some of the best people in the industry, and as attendee, you get to sit back and eat some popcorn and watch it go down, which is it's just exciting. You just want to, especially as we got closer to the timeline. We had a big timer up there on the screen, and I mean, it was everybody screaming, the last 30 seconds, and boom, pencils down. So, that to me is engagement. It's exciting. It's like nothing else in our industry. And hey, we're all competitive, and it's just a lot of fun. So whether you want to be in it or watch it, there's something for everybody.
It's funny that you
Yeah.
mentioned popcorn because last year MSC was giving away bags of popcorn, and
Yeah,
everybody was walking with popcorn and watching the build off. That
yeah,
was really cool.
Oh no, because
So
I was like, hey man,
yeah.
where'd you get the popcorn? Oh, dude, there's boxes of it out by the trucks. It's
Yeah.
like, all
yeah.
right.
So
Yeah.
these guys definitely bring everything to this event.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And the guys at MSC, Jason, Larry, they are they're going crazy. They're going nuts this year. They're having a huge thing actually before the event. So if you're an MSC dealer, man, check those guys out for sure. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Well, so let's talk about. So last year we had the build off. What competitions are we having this year? I mean, obviously clean wire, but I mean, so build off, clean wire. And...
Yeah, there's actually 4.
Oh,
so there's a 4th one. This is new.
There we go. Okay, so like I promised everyone, we're gonna get them to lay some good stuff on us.
Yeah, and
right,
we're
so lay it on us.
rolling stuff out all the time. Why not do more? So you've got the build off, you got the clean wire, you've got the light off competition.
Very nice.
And so the rules with that are just bring if it fits in a suitcase and it plugs into 12 volts, that's it. You need to register so we can have a QR code for you. And then that's just people's choice at nighttime when we're eating barbecue and tacos. Each night you can walk around with your phone and pick the top 3, some prize money for that one. It's gonna be cool. And then the 4th one, and I really shouldn't say this, but I'm going to anyway. Let's just all keep it a secret. But we're going to have a security challenge in DEI's booth outside. So they're going to have some type of security challenge. And I don't know all the details on that. So if your thing is alarms, these guys are going to have a live deal outside. So it's going to be fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh my, that is really cool because we have so many people that they do alarms and we don't do alarms at all. But
yes,
we have so many guys that I don't know why you guys don't do alarms and everything. So this is your opportunity to go and challenge yourself. That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's going to be great. So and that'll be during the exhibit time. So it's kind of open for everybody, and I think it'll be some troubleshooting. You have to figure some stuff out, and I don't know all the criteria yet, but we'll keep you guys up to date on that. Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. So let's talk about the Clean Wire Challenge for a minute. What is the Clean Wire Challenge? Why would you want to enter? And you tasked us with coming up with, hey, what would you think? And so what I came up with is 8 of the best in wire management. You start over. I got choked up for a minute. 8 of the best in wire management skills compete for the honor and glory of being the baddest wirer in 12 volt. How's that sound? Is that flashy enough for us?
Yeah, that's you're getting some complex vocabulary there on wiring.
Oh yeah. Wirer. Well, I mean, the reality is that's what it is. What you need to know there, as I said, there's going to be 8 competitors. There's going to be 6 from the U.S., 2 from Canada. So we want to make sure we're giving our northern brethren some love. More on the Canadian as we go on. I'll explain what that means for those guys. 2 alternates will be picked in case someone fails to meet specific criteria as we go. Each competitor will be handpicked by myself and Fernando for their clean wire abilities. So this is not a random drawing. This is not, hey, we're going to pull names out of a hat. We are going to study and we are going to pick who we feel are the most qualified to compete in this competition. Mm-hmm. You must send us, if you would like to be considered, this is where the fun comes in. You must send us an email. And for those of you guys that follow the show, go sweet.
Yeah, of course, here.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
For those of you guys that follow the shows, I bet you can guess what email we want you to send it to. That's right, dnfchristmas@yahoo.com. It's right in your browser. You guys all know how to send it to us. So what you have to do is send us a link to your photos. That's it. We're going to look at photos. I don't care about anything else. We're going to look at the photos, and that is how we're going to determine who we send. If you don't have an Instagram page or a Facebook page with your photos, then send us your 10 best photos. That is the only way we can consider this. If you're a one-trick pony, it's not for you. We want lots of photos.
One of the things I want to say, I don't want 10 pictures of the same AMBRAC. It has to be different
It has to be a repeatable thing.
Yeah, it's different work. They actually we can
So most of you guys are going to have an Instagram page out there
correct.
that's going to have all your stuff in it. We'll go through it and find the ones that we like. So I mean, if you're a fab and a wire guy, we'll know what we're looking at. It's okay. You don't have to worry about that. But there must be a link to your photos. That's the most important thing. So DNF Christmas is the place to send that. The winner will be chosen Monday, January 9th on our live show. So we'll get you back on and we'll do a quickie where we're gonna, it's a Monday, of course, and we'll draw the winners and we'll tell everyone who the 8 people are. If you're chosen in the USA, you will receive an email confirmation that of your winnings. And in that confirmation, you will have until January 13th to send us your flight or hotel confirmation. All right, so we need to know that you're actually coming because there's a money value to this that we have to make sure. It's like, oh, because in the U.S. you're gonna have to buy a hotel and you're gonna have to buy a flight. Bryan is throwing in the admission fee for you, and it's worth it because that's saving you $800.
Yes.
Yep. And it gets better. We'll get to why it's even better than that because this is a not only is this a hell of a competition, this is a hell of a prize pack.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
All right. So we'll send you. You have to send us. So on the 9th, we're going to announce the winner. By the 13th, you have to tell us I can make it. And here's upon confirmation, meaning upon us getting that information, we will then send you a coupon code to register for the Master Tech Expo, where you can fill out all your class schedules and all those other fun things. We'll also need your shirt size, but that's something that we'll get in the actual registration, but you're going to get a shirt. Now, if you're one of the 2 people that's a guaranteed a spot from Canada, well, then you're in luck. We worked a deal with Auto Mobility, one of the rep firms up there that handles Audison and Rockford Fosgate, 2 of the key sponsors for the show. One of them is a sponsor of the Clean Wire Club. And, well, you're getting it all paid for. So they've pitched in to pay for the flight and the hotel. So the 2 Canadian gentlemen or gentle people, however we want to say that, are going to they're getting it all. They're getting all expense paid trip. Benefits of being Canadian? Just saying. Worked a hell of a deal with those guys. I don't know. But yes, and what we'll do is we'll provide you with the coupon code for registration. We'll also connect you with the representative of Auto Mobility that will take care of all the information for you and get you all squared away and get that taken care of. For all winners, if any winner has already paid for the expo, this is where the fun and excitement comes in. So if you're one of those people that doesn't want to wait to our timetable and you want to make sure, like, I need to get this class because, as you say, Bryan, classes are filling up fast.
Yeah.
So true. If you don't feel like waiting and sticking to our time schedule, we totally understand. Bryan understands, and he will issue a credit to spend in Mobile Solutions online store.
If you qualify for.
So if you win and you've already paid for admission, he will give you an $800 credit for select items to be purchased in the Mobile Solutions store, which is pretty cool.
That's pretty
cool.
So you won't be like, oh, like if you're one of those antsy people, then by all means, you'll get all you'll spend $1,600,
just like
but you get cool tools and lollipops.
A lot of lollipops.
A lot of lollipops. How do you win the competition? So this is the nuts and bolts of the competition. So we understand how we're going to get chosen. We understand how you're going to have to get there. What is the actual competition? So 4 competitors will compete head to head each day. So we're going to be outside under the nice little covered area where it's beautiful out. And it's like, I'm excited because last year I was by the door and I was just watching everybody go outside and have fun. And I'm just like, this sucks. So we'll be outside where all the action is happening. And 4 of you will compete each day for a total of 8 for each day. You have 3.5 hours to complete the task that you are given. You're going to get a 16 by 32 inch ABS panel and a system to wire up. Could be anything. It's going to be a surprise. All right. Just like a normal day in the shop, One day you have a 5-channel amp, the next day you have a 2-channel amp, a monoblock or a DSP, or so there is no, like, you get the cards, you got to run with them, make the best that you can. Now you're going to get the basic of tools, meaning what you're going to basically need. So there's going to be wire, there's going to be distribution blocks, there's going to be drills and drill bits and some hand tools and all that other fun stuff that you might need. However, you can bring a bag of your own tricks. This is important. You really need to do this, because if you're just going to show up and be like, I'm going to zip tie, I'm going to do a Dean install, I'm going to put 500 zip ties, I'm going to use wire rulers, and that's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's going to look beautiful. But these are 8 of the best guys that there are. So please add something to the bag. Maybe add crossovers, wire mounts that you maybe 3D or CNC print, amp risers, hot sauce, whatever you got. You're going to need to bring it. So you can, we're going to supply you with the basics. And if you're going to do a basic install, cool. But, you got to really bring your A game here.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy.
Yeah. So if you got tools, if there's stuff you got back at the shop, throw it in your bag, carry it on the luggage, do whatever you need to do, put it in your backpack, bring it with you. So anything that you think is going to help you win this, you got to bring it. Just like in the build off, they could bring some stuff. We're no different. We're allowing you to bring the hot sauce. Yep. The winner will be chosen by the expo attendees. So at the we're going to have it set up. There'll be QR codes. Everyone can come by and see who the winner is. So on the last day, correct? On the last day, we announce all the winners. So you'll be amongst the winners. What do you win? First place gets a one-of-a-kind hand-built trophy designed by yours truly, Fernando. He's building the winner's trophy. He's like, somebody's getting a trophy, I'm going to design it. So Fernando's been doing that. So the two of us will build. He's going to design it. I get to build it. Yay. So we're going to have a hand-built trophy, something fitting of a master wirer. And then also you'll get the honor of being the first. There's only one first.
That's right.
There's only one first Clean Wire Challenge winner. So like in 10 years from now, when we're all sitting at Master Tech Expo and we're the old guys just looking at the young guys walking around, and you've hired 2 people to do your job because you're like, I ain't got time for this no more. We'll all be sitting there and we go, hey, who's the first guy to win the wire challenge? Yeah. I don't remember.
Only one. There's
only one.
There can only be one. So that'll be that. Now, that's cool in itself. Like, everyone wants a trophy. However, each competitor gets to keep their project.
Yeah.
So these are functioning amp. These are not DOAs. These are brand new products. So honestly, you get the sweet deal. So whatever it is you wire up,
it's yours.
You get to keep and take home. You have to figure out how to get it home. That's up to you. So 16 by 32 is the size. Just keep that in mind. That you're gonna have to figure out how to get that home, and also a swag bag full of some stuff.
Yes.
Whatever the swag bag, that's up to Bryan. He's going to put together a really cool swag bag for you guys. So, dang, did I forget anything?
I think it's pretty good. So let's just review. So if I'm an attendee, I send a picture of my work, right?
Yep.
So here's my shot. Okay, you can just see mine right here already.
Yep.
And then I'm going to email you, right? So I email you all my pictures. And, it's like, hey, I want to be in the competition. And then you guys are going to look through it. And then I'm going to get a lucky email that says, oh, my God, you're picked. You get to come and compete with the best of the best. And then you get to come. Now, if I haven't already bought a ticket, then I'll get a coupon code. And if I have got a ticket, then I get another coupon code for free goods. Is that
correct?
How it works?
That's how it works.
Yep.
But you do have to make sure you send us either your flight information or your hotel information so that we're guaranteed that you're come. Because if you delay, then we're going to go to one of our 2 backup installers or people, whatever they are, wire challenge competitors, to fill that void. Yes. Because this is a big deal, and we got spots for 8. We're going to fill all 8.
So can I make a suggestion?
Of course.
I feel like if you're even remotely considering coming to this event, book your stuff now. right? Just locked, especially the hotel. Probably the hotel more than the airfare. That sounds crazy, but
No.
you want to stay on property. The Delta Hotel. There's a link on our site. We do have a group rate. We are kind of up against a few big things. So you guys have heard the Super Bowl before?
Mm.
That's a couple weeks before the expo. The Phoenix Open. Oh, that's kind of a big deal. And spring
Yeah.
training. I don't know if you guys play baseball or heard of baseball, but
No. What
yeah.
is that?
So we have some major stuff. And we picked this time of year because it's beautiful. Well, everybody else thinks so too. So so that's why I just encourage you guys to book your hotel, book your airfare, and then sign up for the contest. And if you're picked, awesome. And if you're not, then go ahead and register. But I mean, go ahead and lock down your airfare and your hotel now if you're going to come. Today was a monster day for registration. I will tell you guys, the classes are starting to fill, and some are more popular than others. And it's going to do the same thing it did last year. And do you guys remember what happened last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. So some of the classes sold out, and then the other ones were, they were a short second and third. So if you have a class that you're interested in, I don't wait. And we just hate taking those calls at the last minute or even at the event. Please let me in. I mean, the place is completely packed like sardines. We can't let any more people in because the fire marshal said no more. So we have to cut it off, and it will sell out, especially the more popular classes. So
For sure.
I encourage you guys to be proactive. Don't wait. Don't be a procrastinator. Because it's gonna cost more money. And if you're thinking about it, just do it. Pull the trigger, because it's going to be amazing. I promise you. Nobody walked away from last year saying, "Oh man, I don't think I'd do that again." Everybody was all in. So it's going to be something you don't want to miss.
I mean, I think the best class. Who was in that? It was Andy Waymeyer and this other guy.
Oh,
that was
your class.
It was mine. What are the odds? Who knew? Yeah. No, that was the best class ever.
Fun. Yeah.
We had a good time. We did have a good time.
And we mix it up every year. Every year it's different. We have different presenters, different content. It is never, ever going to be the exact same. So just know that it's a different experience every single year. So
yeah, for sure.
Someone asked, does it have to be 10 pictures? Can it be 8, 7, or 8 pictures? The reality is if you don't have 10 good pictures of wiring, I mean, it's this. This is a real deal challenge here. So, if you don't have 10, at least 10, then this might not be the competition for you, or you just didn't take enough pictures when you had the opportunity.
Yeah,
either way,
just send what you got.
Well, I'm not saying not to send what you got, but I'm just saying it's 10 is kind of like and there again, if you have an Instagram page that has your wiring on it, we'll find it. It's okay. Send it to us. We'll dig through it. We have plenty of time.
It's Instagram, Facebook, whatever you have.
Flickr.
Just send it to us.
500 pics.
Yeah, exactly. OnlyFans, whatever you have, you can do
membership.
That. Yeah.
Hey, so correct me if I'm wrong. If a guy had just like a 4-channel lamp and it was just in a basic spot, but the wiring was just perfect, even though it's a very simple system, you guys are just looking for execution of how it's wired, right? It doesn't have to be a $2,000 amp or amps. It could just be one amp done really, really well, right?
Yes. Yep. That's what we want.
It's not quantity, it's just the quality of your
quality.
Is that correct?
Correct. Okay. Yeah. Well, yes. Yeah. Quality is job one here. We're looking at. We want to see how pretty it is. I'm not looking at brands. Brands come, brands go. I need pretty wiring. And there again, pretty wiring is different for different people. I have my style. Fernando has his style. You have your style. And not everyone is the same, and I'm fine. I'm not looking for somebody that does stuff like me. I'm looking for somebody that does stuff like themselves if they've adopted how I do wiring, I'm fine with that. But everyone always puts their own little spin on things. I'll be looking through Instagram and I'll see something and I'll go, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then I'll steal it. Because that's what you do.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. And and so I know you've allocated 2 slots for 2 Canadians, but I don't want to exclude guys from Mexico or Europe.
No. So anyone that we've just 2 for them. There's 6 other slots, and there again, it could be 3 from Canada. It could be 4 from Canada. They're only paying for 2 though. So
yes,
we've got friends all over the planet, and I know you guys do too. And we encourage everybody, anyone who wants to be a part of this, please send your picks in and book your fight. I know you international guys, I would be locking that stuff down now. Right now,
dude. So the Rockford guy from South Africa, it took him 3 weeks? Yeah, because of COVID and all that. It was like 3 weeks worth of BS just to, in 2 months worth of oh my gosh. He really wanted to come.
For sure.
Yeah.
And he really wanted to meet us because I think we spent like 2 hours with him one night. So
he's great.
A cool dude.
Yeah, I know Brett well. I think that the invitation's open to everybody, right?
Oh, it is. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. If you can get here, if you can get to Arizona, March 5th through the 8th, and you have clean wiring, anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. It doesn't matter. Like we're just holding the Willy Wonka golden tickets, and your ability to do clean wire can pick them out of our hands. That's
nice.
I don't care where you're from, who you are. Doesn't matter to me. You're a person like everybody else. You get the opportunity to do this. This is really cool. I mean, and that's the great thing about MasterTech is that it's open to anyone that can come.
Yep. If you're serious, man, we want to see you there. So I email my pictures to you guys. You let me know if I win or not, and then let's say I do win, or I'm lucky enough to get chosen. So then we go through the cycle of your T-shirt size, your swag,
because at that point we'll give them the access code, and then they can go fill out the whole page of Clean Wire competition on the website, and we'll get all the information that we need from them. That's why we're making the cutoff date when we are, so that you have time to get shirts and whatever else,
And I've got 3.5 hours to finish this. That's it, right?
That's it.
I can't do it like after hours when people go to bed. It's got to be. It's got to be during that show time.
Yes.
So pencils down at 3.5 hours.
That's right.
So you might want to go every other hole.
Flush cutters are down.
Every other hole instead of every 1-inch hole.
Oh, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
I'm just saying, man. Oh boy, if you get the 2 amp set, every other hole. Just telling you, every other hole. Or hot glue that wire down. Or, so I have the Invisalign. I ran coat hanger. It's there's coat hanger on the back. I bent it into place. It looks sexy.
I think it's gonna be cool. I think we're gonna see some 3D printed assistance with some wiring, some channels. So. I hope we see some wire channels that are hogged out, and you just lay it down. And I'd love to see some innovation here. So it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get some new ideas. For me, that's really, it's like, we'll do it. I want to see what other people are doing. Everyone knows what I do.
Yeah.
I want to see what they're doing.
It's going to be fun. And everybody can always appreciate a clean wire job 100%. I mean, it's just, it's universal. We're like, oh yeah, that's sweet. That's clean.
Mm-hmm.
That is universally accepted 100%. I mean, but then you can look at the spaghetti factory with, T-taps and wire nuts and garbage.
What is this tapping you?
Yeah. Oh my God, that hurts my eyes. So
that's what that other Facebook page is for.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm excited. I think this is going to be sweet. This is going to be sweet for sure.
No, it's gonna be exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, like everything else we do, we will be talking about it as much as humanly possible until the last minute to make sure that you guys all remember to enter. We don't want anyone to be left out. Everyone is open for consideration. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is the biggest show on earth. Wait, where's that? Yeah. Maybe it's that other show. Either way, we can call it that.
just Mesa. It's in Mesa. So
It's
yeah.
the biggest show in Mesa, Arizona.
That's true.
The mayor's going to be there.
He is.
Chip Foose is going to be there.
Fireworks.
There'll be a firework. Okay, so let's end on that for a minute, because the other day when I was standing there and I said, "Hey, you know what'd be cool? Like a fireworks show," and you go, "Huh? Funny you should say that."
All right, guys. So this is our. This is our. You can't see, but that's the first night, and it's going to be incredible. We're going to have Justin Hopkins from The Voice is going to be singing. We've got food, we've got drinks, like 4 bars, cornhole, just tables everywhere. It's a networking party. It's just our way of saying thank you for coming, and we're going to kick down the front door. So we just want everybody to be there. That's Sunday night. Do not miss Sunday night. I had some guys come in late or even the next day, and they're like, "Man, I had no idea." That's a party, and we were spending a fortune on this thing. So
yeah,
it's a give back to the industry. It's just our way of saying we love you and thank you. And yeah, so there's some pics of that. The Sony and MSC and the Mesa Group, and also Sirius XM. So we love our friends at Sirius. They're contributing, and Sirius at the end. So after the mayor starts the thing off, and we have all this music, at the very end, we're gonna have a 5-minute fireworks show. It's gonna be incredible. Now, guys, tell me, what event in automotive have you ever been to where they had fireworks other than Disney, right?
I was gonna say monster trucks, but that's this. It's not an expo.
It's not this.
Sunday.
We're excited. It's gonna be just a lot of fun, and like I said, it's a great way for us to give back to you guys. So don't miss that Sunday night.
Yeah. Well, Bryan, thank you so much for one, allowing us to invite 8 of our friends to this, to have an awesome competition. Thanks for coming up with something that the wire guys can really like. This is theirs, this is wiring, man. And who would have thought? So this is going to be super cool. And this is the first of many to come, but whoever gets to go to this one, just like last year with the Fab, we all remember Dave Koz running around like a madman back and forth to the laser, and Sean up there just buffing that. Oh, just covered head to toe, and the rest of the night he's just he's in a good mood, covered in his polish.
I loved it. It was high energy. So it's gonna be great.
Very
awesome,
intense.
Awesome moments to be had. This is gonna be super awesome, guys. And let me do this. Let me just switch this guy here, and we'll go to there. So March 5th through the 8th. If you're not a guy, just make sure you come to this. We're all going to be there. It's going to be one hell of a party. That's it, guys. We're going to let you go. Thank you so much for playing with us tonight, and stay tuned as always on all the socials. We'll be keeping you guys in the loop as far as what to go. If you have any questions, of course, leave them in the comments down below, and we'll fill them out and get you what you need to know so that you can be registered to win. That's it. You guys have a great night. We'll see you later next time.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.